Mental health, it's how we think, feel, and act. It impacts how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Just like physical health, mental health is crucial for a happy and fulfilling life. We all have mental health, just like we all have physical health. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. And that's okay. Life throws curveballs, and it's normal to feel down, stressed, or anxious sometimes. But when these feelings stick around too long and start to interfere with our lives, it might be a sign that we need some extra support. Think of it like this. You wouldn't ignore a broken leg, would you? Mental health is just as important as physical health, and it deserves the same care and attention. Ignoring mental health can have serious consequences. It can affect our relationships, work, and overall well-being. It's time to break the stigma and start talking openly about mental health. Let's create a world where everyone feels comfortable seeking help when they need it.
Mental health is more than just the absence of mental illness. It's about feeling good, inside and out. It's about having a positive sense of self, coping with life's ups and downs, and forming healthy relationships. Think of it as a three-legged stool: emotional, psychological, and social well-being. Emotional well-being is about feeling our emotions fully and expressing them in healthy ways. It's about being able to bounce back from setbacks and find joy in the little things. Psychological well-being is about having a positive self-image, feeling good about our accomplishments, and learning from our mistakes. Social well-being is about feeling connected to others, having a sense of belonging, and contributing to our communities. When all three legs of the stool are strong and balanced, we're in good mental shape. But if one or more legs are wobbly, it can throw us off balance.
Mental health disorders are more common than you might think. They can affect anyone, regardless of age, gender, race, or background. Here are a few examples. Depression. It's more than just feeling sad. It's a deep sadness that lingers for weeks or months and interferes with daily life. People with depression may experience loss of interest in activities they once enjoyed, changes in appetite or sleep, difficulty concentrating, and feelings of worthlessness or guilt. Anxiety. We all feel anxious sometimes, but for some people, anxiety is a constant companion. It can manifest as excessive worry, fear, and nervousness. Physical symptoms like a racing heart, sweating, and difficulty breathing are also common. Bipolar disorder. This disorder causes extreme shifts in mood, energy, and activity levels. People with bipolar disorder experience periods of intense highs, mania, and lows, depression. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. This disorder can develop after experiencing or witnessing a traumatic event, such as a natural disaster, car accident, or violence. Symptoms include flashbacks, nightmares, avoidance of reminders of the trauma, and hypervigilance. These are just a few examples of the many mental health disorders that people face. It's important to remember that mental illness is not a sign of weakness, and there is no shame in seeking help.
Mental health disorders are complex and don't have one single cause. They often arise from a combination of factors, including biological factors, genetics, brain chemistry, and physical health can all play a role in mental health. For example, imbalances in certain brain chemicals like serotonin and dopamine have been linked to depression and anxiety. Psychological factors. Our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors can also influence our mental health. Negative thinking patterns, difficulty coping with stress, and childhood trauma can increase the risk of developing mental health disorders. Environmental factors. Our surroundings and life experiences can also impact our mental health. Stressful life events such as job loss, divorce, or the death of a loved one can trigger or worsen mental health problems. Social isolation, discrimination, and poverty can also contribute to poor mental health. It's important to remember that we can't always control the risk factors for mental illness. However, understanding these factors can help us make informed decisions about our health and seek support when we need it.
Just like we take care of our physical health, we can also take steps to protect and improve our mental well-being. Here are a few tips. Make self-care a priority. Self-care means taking time for yourself to do things that make you feel good. This could include taking a relaxing bath, reading a good book, spending time in nature, or pursuing a hobby. Manage stress. Stress is a normal part of life, but chronic stress can take a toll on our mental health. Find healthy ways to manage stress, such as exercise, yoga, meditation, or spending time with loved ones. Connect with others. Social connection is crucial for mental well-being. Make an effort to spend time with loved ones, join a club or group, or volunteer in your community. Get enough sleep. Sleep is essential for both physical and mental health. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Eat a healthy diet. What we eat can impact how we feel. Nourish your body with plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein. Limit alcohol and drugs. Substance abuse can worsen mental health problems. If you're struggling with substance abuse, seek professional help.
Of strength, not weakness. Here are a few tips to make the process easier. Talk to someone you trust. Confiding in a trusted friend, family member, or mentor can be a good first step. They can offer support and encouragement as you navigate seeking professional help. Contact your primary care physician. Your doctor can screen for mental health disorders and refer you to a specialist if needed. Reach out to a mental health professional. Therapists, psychologists, and psychiatrists are all qualified to diagnose and treat mental health disorders. Explore online resources. Organizations like the National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI, and Mental Health America, MHA, offer valuable information and resources. Remember, you are not alone. Millions of people experience mental health challenges, and there are resources available to help.
One of the most important things to remember about mental health is that you are not alone. Millions of people around the world face similar challenges, and there is no shame in seeking help. Talking about mental health openly and honestly can help break down stigma and create a more supportive environment. When we share our stories, we realize that we're not alone in our struggles. If you're struggling, reach out to someone you trust. Talk to a friend, family member, therapist, or doctor. There are people who care about you and want to help.
Mental health is not a destination, it's a journey. There will be ups and downs along the way, and that's okay. The important thing is to develop healthy coping mechanisms and seek support when you need it. Just like we go to the doctor for regular checkups, it's important to prioritize our mental health. Make time for self-care, manage stress, and nurture your relationships. Remember, you deserve to live a happy and fulfilling life. Prioritizing your mental health is an investment in yourself and your future.
Good mental health doesn't just benefit us individually, it also has a ripple effect on our relationships, communities, and the world around us. When we're mentally well, we're better able to show up for our loved ones, engage in our communities, and contribute to society in meaningful ways. We're also more likely to treat others with kindness, compassion, and empathy. By prioritizing mental health, we're not just taking care of ourselves, we're creating a more compassionate and supportive world for everyone. Mental health is just as important as physical health. It's time to break the stigma and start talking openly about mental health challenges. Remember, you are not alone. There are resources available to help, and seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. By taking care of our mental health, we're not just taking care of ourselves, we're creating a healthier and happier world for everyone.